Okay, I think we're live. I think I'm hoping that the sound is going to be better. So I'm going to try this again. Let's see. Okay, maybe that's better. I had my audio level a little crazy there. So, wow, this is all just new to me. It's like waking up in a new world every morning. So, anyway, I just want to share these are two jewelry jars I got today. A smaller one that was only marked $2.99. That the guy said there was a lot of repairs and jumbles. Mainly, it was just a lot of jumbles, and he didn't want to untangle it while he was working on it. So the second pair jar was $12.99, so $16. But I did have a 30% off coupon for my entire purchase, so it made my total. Let's see. So, trying to think, 16, 30. So it made my total on my jars like $11 and some change, maybe right at $12. So anyway, we're going to get started. Math is not what I want to talk about today. So um, if any of you watched the earlier one, you know that I tried to share what I had going on there with those jars and stuff. And I'm looking to make sure I have a loop in here so that I know that I can tell. I know I have a loop back here. I haven't got a new one. There it is. So I sold one of my loops. One of the guys down at the flea market wanted it, and so I sold it. And anyway, so I ordered me a new one, and I don't like it. So these my shades are open, and it really doesn't matter because it's dark outside. But I don't want people watching in at me. So I live in Poda, but that's okay. These are little bitty earrings, and they are little clip-on hoops. And maybe as I do this, I'll just take this stuff off of cards and stuff to show you. But they're clip-on hoops. You can see little gold tone, little wire hoops. And on the back, they say Hallmark. No, they say Accents by Hallmark. Now, I have never heard of Hallmark jewelry, except for the fact that I know that I have like pins like this that are Hallmark Valentine stuff. Um, there's another one over there. Oh well, that I have a jumble of junk over there. Anyway, so I thought that was interesting. These here, you can hear them. They are glass beads. They're blue and white. Um, they're on stretch though, but they're kind of interesting. So I liked those very well. So, and I'm going through this fast because the last time I made this video, it was 33 minutes long, and this time I'm going through because my sound was really bad. And I'm hoping that when I get done with this, my sound won't be bad. So I've actually plugged in a mic, so we'll see. This is real pretty, and it does not translate on screen, but inside of it's got some really pretty sparkle. I'll see if you can see that. It's like a falling on the inside, and it is really pretty. So, and it's double, and man, it looks good with that black and gray, don't it? So, gee, Cindy, imagine you having on black and gray. So, this here, and yeah, I have it fastened. Oops. I don't want to lose that, so I'm going to lay it right there for just a second. This is, it looks like just a leather belt, but it's actually one of those leather wind around bracelets, and you just keep winding it and wind it and wind it and wind it, and then you fasten it, and it's just a stackable kind of bracelet. Anyway, it has a whole lot of words. It's studded with rhinestones. Has a whole lot of positive words about, working hard, making a difference. Speak kindness. pave the path, lead the way, that kind of stuff. Very, very positive message. So it's neat. Um, I've come across those several of these lately, so I think that's pretty cool that I've managed to come across several of them. I actually came across one that was a watch that was real interesting, and it's a few videos back. So I've got this one on now, and I've got it really loose. But anyway, they're pretty neat. So I'll just leave it on for the show. So this watch here was a Sharp watch, and if you remember, it don't have a back on it. And anyway, it doesn't have a battery in it neither. So I'll probably just pull the guts out of it and stick it to in a lot. I mean, yeah, in a steampunk lot. So these are little brushed gold um, earrings. They're pierced, and they're pretty neat. They are, I took them off earlier to see. They are not signed in any way. So they're a pretty cool little pair of earrings. So anyhow, oh, there goes that silly watch. I have a watch back here in a box that has a battery in it, and it beeps at really weird times. And so when I put the battery in it, I obviously set something, and it just beeps. So okay, I dropped the back off that. Oh well. This is a single earring, but it's really pretty. I may keep it and make a pendant out of it. I talked about that earlier. There are, let's see, don't get tangled, don't get tangled and all that. Please, please. Do y'all talk to your jewelry too? Please don't get tangled. There we go. I know this is really interesting while I pull this mess out of here. Okay, there we go. I got it undone. It is, and I'm not putting it back in with the jewelry. It's a belt. It's got wooden beads. It's got wooden disc, and it is made with cord. And so I'm going to put it like this and tie that booger up so it won't get tangled, and I'm going to lay it to the side. So I'm tired of untangling it. So it wants to tangle in good with the jewelry. These earrings here are interesting because I'm sure that originally they came with a whole bunch of different colors of disc, but that almost looks like rose quartz, but I'm not sure, but it is glass or stone. It's very cold, polished. It has this lever back. It goes on like that, and you can just add whatever you want to it. So it is pretty stinking neat. Um, I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do if anybody ever shows up to start watching my videos. I'll probably be major freaked out. Okay, couple chains, and I talked about this earlier. You can always use chains. We always need chains. This one here is kind of it's really I don't know if it's rose gold or what, but it's a really odd color. And then just a little silver chain. This is a sweater clip. It just clips on it. It's like a brooch, but it doesn't have pins, so you don't pierce your clothing. And but it is dependent on the fact that you've got to put it right on the edge. But it is signed West Germany. There are two of these. I'll find the other one. Not two just alike, but two of this sweater clips, and they're both signed West Germany. Okay, this here is brand new. It's an extended collar button thing. So I suspect this is for a man because men are usually the ones that want to extend their collars so they can wear their neckties. I wear a necktie. I'm trying to get this really big piece of jewelry out here. And I've got a chain. No, 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 no. chain caught down in it. And I'm trying to, there we go. Okay. I will be patient. I will be patient. Okay. The $2.99 jar, this was the thing that caught my eye about it. And it didn't have no, I didn't even know these were attached to the beads. Also is this big flower laying right on the top. That comes up with these big honking beads. Anyway, it's really cool. I like it. I mean, seriously, this, I would probably be marking this $3 or $4 to go to the flea market. So it's worth more than the whole jar. So, we all know that Cindy does not like watches, but here you go. Here's a quartz watch. It's not signed anything. It's going in the watch bucket. More watches. This one here is signed Milan, and I'm having to look. That's why I get quiet. And this one here is not signed anything, and it's got a little springy clamp band. So into the watch bucket they go. This one here, you know, it's kind of pretty, and it is signed Bhavani. Yeah, I had to think. And it has a mother of pearl face on it. It's really pretty, but it also is small. I have big wrists, so it's really small. So in it went, and we talked about this one. This one is really, really pretty. It is a clamper bracelet, but it's a watch, and it's signed Studio. And I'm thinking Kato is the one that sells Studio. I'm pretty sure they are. Anyhow, so it's teeny tiny into the watch bag. I have a whole bag here. I'll show you in just a second. A whole bag here of watches. A little circle brooch. The very mid-century, very, I mean, they're a dime a dozen. Some of them have a pearl on them. Some of them have flowers on them. Yeah. Nothing spectacular to write home to Grandma about. So, okay. Let's see if I can get this one out without being tangled. It's another one of those silly belts. And I don't like belts. I have several in my stuff back here behind me. But I just don't like belts. Sorry. I don't wear belts. Maybe I don't like belts because I don't have a waist. I'm very wide and very straight. And I'm very honest about that. Okay. This right here is a little pearl necklace. Faux pearl. It's not real pearls. But it is signed Marvella. It has a clasp on it that has, you can see it has rhinestones. There is some issue with the stringing here showing, but it's old. I mean, and they're dirty. They need cleaned. I'm not real sure exactly how to clean them. Flag pin. Lots of flag pins around. Justin Bieber. It's the Beeb. And it's the Beeb, very young Beeb. Trying to get the glare off of it so you can see, but it is Justin Bieber. It's a watch. Into the watch bucket. She goes. There she goes. There she blows. Okay. Most of these I could remember what they said from looking at them earlier. See, this one has a little light on it. The light is useless. I mean, it's just not. It doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. And this one is a Rumors watch, and it has a mother of pearl face on it too, but it's iridescent, so it's very interesting. I'm trying to figure out what to reach next. Okay, this necklace right here, I've got it fastened, and I'm going to work on it because it was originally a double-stranded necklace, and you can see here. I'll show you that there. You can see here where that whole second strand is gone on both sides. So I'm thinking I'm going to just take the fastening part and hook it to these eyes here, take this little double strand thing off, and make it just a single necklace. And these are chips, and they actually do look a little bit like lapis, but lapis has some kind of a something that goes through it, and I can't remember. We've talked about lapis so much, so I don't think they're lapis, but they're not plastic, but they're pretty. And then the little speckled beads, very pretty. Stick pins. There were several stick pins in here, and this one is a Christmas one, and it doesn't help that you cannot see it from that way, can you? And it don't have an end, but I'm sure that in all my things, I have an end floating around. I'm positive. I have so much stuff, y'all. Just and I keep a lot of things that so when I come up with something like that I think, okay, you know what, I might can sell this, but geez, I don't have an end for it. Um, that's why I keep this stuff like this. Holy schmoly! Look at this mess. Okay, we'll look at this necklace first. Now this necklace right here is very, very fine. You know what? There's something on that. Oops, I forgot to turn the light off on that silly little thing. Sorry, my sinuses are gross. What happens when it rains? I mean, we went the other day. Literally, our temperature got up to nearly 80 degrees. Okay, it's got a round spring class, so that tells me it's vintage. I mean, it's older than 1992. So look, watch. This little magnet is strong. The chain is not magnetic at all. The cross is not magnetic. Now, I can already tell you that the class is going to be magnetic because there's a spring in that, and then they'll make non-magnetic springs. So the clasp is going to be magnetic, but nothing else is magnetic on that. So I may test that. Anyway, I may. And then again, I may not. We never know what I'm going to do. Now, I had this all straightened out and oh so pretty earlier. And then I dumped it all when I picked it up off the ground after I showed it to you in there. I'm sorry. And I'm trying to go through this fast so that I don't take up so much time. I am so sorry, y'all. There we go. There's one. That's a little Claire's thing. There's two. Okay. This didn't have a fastener to open it. Cross. If I find a vampire, I am in luck. I can hold my cross like that. This cross says TBC 9151 CRJX, handmade in Mexico, sterling /VA. Is there a Sterling, Virginia? I don't know. And that's on a sticker. It's not on the cross. Cross is not magnetic, but it's not silver neither. I can promise you it's not silver. And how do I know? I just do. Silver has a feel and a smell. Those might be silver. Anyway, sterling has a feel and a smell. And you start messing with jewelry enough, you'll start learning it. It's just like Angie. Angie Martin. She knows gold because she handles jewelry every day. And she knows what gold feels like. And you start feeling, yes, you can see the blue, how the light shines through those blue beads. Very beautiful beads. Very, very beautiful beads. This is interesting. Now, I wouldn't wear it personally, but it is interesting. It's on a ribbon. It's sewed to a piece of felt, and I'm sure there's some kind of history about what it was for. But anyway, it is very blingy, very very blingy. So, so I really liked just really like this necklace. I said liked, but it's just I want to call it a honeycomb, bee comb. It's just that, and it's green enamel on gold, and just a little necklace. Just leave that off. This has no signature on it that I can see. I love, 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 love this piece. In fact, I really like this piece well enough that it may have to stay around for me to wear it a while, except for I don't like gold jewelry very well. But it has this little red thing, and it is the same on both sides. But the tassels are missing some chains. But that is not an issue. I have a bowl down here, a jar down here that I have pieces of chain and stuff in, and we can fix that. Oh, yeah. So there that goes in the corner. And I have had this before. It is corn for the Indian, the national, and it wants to slide right out of there because it needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed. Right in there. In there. Okay. Well, that didn't fix it, did it? I'll fix it later. Anyway, it's a little Indian Council coin. Remember this coin? It has Indian lady on the front of it. Somewhere I have another one of them. This necklace here, I told you earlier, it needs dropped in some soapy water, vinegar water to be clean. It's got a sticky residue on it. It's just sticky. I'm not even gonna put it in with the other jar. Single earring, pretty. Pretty sure it's not turquoise. Just don't have the right look. So, of course, what do I know? This is cool. It is a big, huge rhinestone cross on a clear glass thing. It's on a really long necklace, and it's neat. It's just really neat. Time for bracelet with that little hair bow looking thing. I like this. I like that glass. It reminds me of Murano glass. And there's no signature on this, and I'm pretty sure it's not Murano, but it has just a really cool look, and I like it. And again, with the glass. Oops. High-tech glass. This is cool. Very, very neat. Hat pin. And as I said earlier, I love this, whatever it is, bead, whatever it is. I love it. I don't like the little red thing on top. Now, what kind of hat you'd want to stick that in? No hat for me. Little green earrings. There's that little tie clip I was showing you. It looked like a pierced earring, but it has a very sharp, pointy edge on the back, and it has the tie ring thing. This is a necklace, and this actually is on a cord, and it came from Claire's, but it has this dome and it looks almost like an eyeball. And on the back of it, it says "Enjoy Life," but it does have. Oh, I was gonna say, I thought it had a Claire's hang tag on it, but I don't see no Claire's hang tag on it. So, okay, I'm trying to pull this out. There's one. Two, and that one came unfastened. Oh, just realized something about that one. Oh, yes, the others are two. I'm sorry. I hope this. Oh, there's a viewer there. Hello, viewer. I don't know how to do chat, so if you're here, I'll just say hi. And anyway, yes, all three of those have spring rings on them. They're 3 silver tone necklaces, and they're cool. Just chain, just simple chains. Everybody, we can always use chains, always. An L and a Mickey Mouse. And I didn't realize it had the Mickey Mouse head on it. Very cool. Let's see. None of it's magnetic. These here are just rose-colored earrings. Very nice. No, not rose-colored earrings. Rose earrings that are gold tone that are clip-on. So they're cute. I like this piece right here. I'm having to. I laid these in a bucket. I had these in a bucket, and I had some birds in my bucket. I'll show you the bird. It's a little green bird. He looks like wood, but he's not wood. A little candle stand, and a little birdie sitting on a pine cone. And they'll go to the flea market. So anyway, here is that other dress sweater clip. My viewer left me. I guess I was exciting enough. That's okay. Clip. Eyeglass chain. Very cool chain. Little eyeglass holders. Another stick pin. Butterfly. Y'all know me. You know I do not like fishing wire necklaces. I don't like them. They're a bane of my existence. That there is, those feel like real stone. They're really cold to touch. Not sure what they are. No clue. I don't promise. I've never promised to be an expert. I love jewelry. I like to wear jewelry. I've always liked jewelry. So, anyway, that's how I got started because I love it. So, anyway, this is one of my favorite pieces. And, I love AB stones. I love them. And so this is AB stones, all AB stones rings. It's really short. I may have to add an extension in. Okay, it has a hang tag. I have never, ever seen this hang tag. So if you've seen that hang tag, please leave me a comment. Please, please, please leave me a comment. I don't even have a clue, but I'm just looking at it straight as it hangs from the necklace. So no clue where to even start looking to think about what it might be. I also like this necklace. It is rhinestones. It is heavy. It also is for somebody that has a little bitty neck. That would not be me. Thank God for extenders. So anyway, but there's no rhinestones missing. Very nice necklace. Look really pretty on a black velvet display. Anyway, her little coral colored beads with silver spacers and silver tone chain. Very pretty. I like this. It makes me think of hippies. 70s. Anyway, it's just a little silver disc and with green, yellow enamel disc in between them. They're sided. One of the discs has a peeling piece. Okay, this here, very interesting. Egyptian lady, I guess, lady. There's a shine over here. I guess it's from the light overhead. You can get her over here in the dark. You can see her a little better. The back of this says Rita and Barton Damascene, or Damascene, however you want to say it. Anyway, Damascene, I would have never ever just guessed that was Damascene. But I looked this up on eBay. They're selling for less than $10. Not worth my time to list. So big honking beads for it used to be a bracelet, I guess. I don't know. Man, my feet are cold. But I'm not going to turn the heater on because I don't want the heat sound. Okay. This was in the first jar, the $2.99 jar. And I'm sorry. I'm thinking. I have to think my thoughts through. This is in the $2.99 jar. It's got a brown face. It's got rhinestones around it. Anyway, I'm not into watches. I'm just not. But is this the one? No, this is not the one, is it? Yeah, it is. Anyway, it says Kenneth Cole Reaction on it. So, I don't know. I have to look it up to see if it's worth anything. Beads. I see AB stone. AB bead. Those sound like glass. A glass bead of some kind. They're cute. Let's see. I know that there's another one of those. There it is. It's a pair of clip-on earrings. And they are signed Coro, so that means they're vintage. They're nice. They actually have the comfort clip that you can turn the little screw, and it's not the exact same. It's not the exact comfort clip. There is one that is comfort clip that I believe it is branded, trademarked. That's the word I'm looking for. That's trademarked comfort clip. But anyway, those are cool. They're silver tone metal clip-on earrings. Some faux pearl earrings. These here have a silver look to them. I don't know if they're silver. They are non-magnetic. I looked over them earlier with the loop. I did not see any markings on them. So, doubtful they're silver. Okay, here's a necklace. Oh, I like this necklace. I played with this earlier on the thing. So, okay, it is a slider necklace with a zipper pull. And it's cool. Zip that necklace right up. So, very cool. Gold tone. Be cooler if it was silver tone, you know me. A really slinky chain, gold tone chain. It's got a spring catch, faux pearls. Another real nice gold tone necklace, faux pearls. And it is very fine chain, very fine. Have I dropped anything? Oh. Sorry. What's this drop? Okay, this is a carved rosebud into mother of pearl, and I don't care how I get it. Maybe you can see it. I don't know. But it is carved into that mother of pearl, and it is a stick pin. Makes me think of Princess Casserole. She likes mother of pearl. A flag pin shaped like the United States. A package of Kenneth Scott button covers. I don't know who Kenneth Scott is. a non-signed Christmas tree brooch that is missing some rhinestones, but I do have rhinestones I can replace those with. Flat backs, some stud earrings, a wooden bead, corded, cloth corded necklace, a J necklace, and it is signed Claire's, so it is nothing. A glass pair of roses, and it's a stick pin, and they are carved into the glass on the inside, and very interesting. A pink and metal beaded necklace, a purple brooch that is missing 2 rhinestones, and attempt a recovery on that, and an earring that is only one of. This was another earring that there was only one of. Thought it was very, very pretty. Probably going to use it as a pendant. It's very well made. The prong settings go quite far up that middle stone. Very nice. I don't know that. I don't think they're turquoise, real turquoise. A pair of rhinestone earrings, and I feel like I have a bonus hair in my hand. Gross, gross, gross. I don't like bonus hairs. They gross me out. I'm sorry. I'm easily grossed out. And a little heart necklace that has rhinestones, and it's really cool. It's a little rhinestone heart. And it's a little cheapy. So, here is what looks like to be a chili pepper with, it looks like somebody's stained glass, part of a stained glass project. It was stuck in there. So anyway, and these are cool. I don't know if you've ever seen these where they take wire and they twist it and make bead things, and they make, there's a layer of flowers, and I don't think you can see it in this slide. Layer of flowers here, and then they made all these branches. They're cool. Don't really know what to do with it, but they're neat. So, and a froggy. He was in the bag with the birds. So anyway, so I'm sorry that took longer than I meant for it to. Thanks for stopping by. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, please don't be mean, okay? But if you know what that hang tag is, please let me know. I would appreciate it very much. So thanks a lot. Have a great day and be blessed. Stay dry, stay warm.